7-0, you kept saying you haven't done anything. I think that's what
Yeah, yeah.
Now, have you done something or not yet?
Well, I think our guys have done great. You know, in a league that this competitive and ranked thought by many to be the hardest league in the country, to have a 3-game lead with 3 up is pretty special. So we haven't played well all the time, but like tonight we figured out a way. We had no energy compared to Saturday, obviously, but we made enough plays, and of course Nadir closed the game the way point guards are supposed to close the game. So it's pretty cool, and to get a piece of it or win it outright 10 years in a row means we've had a lot of good players come through here.
How close are you to a ceiling? This team was still.
I didn't think if I don't think we're that close to it. If we're looking at tonight, if we're looking at Saturday, I'd say we played pretty much against it. But I think that we can get better in some different areas, but the guys, it doesn't guarantee success moving forward. But they've kind of figured out how to win a little bit. This was a game that we would have lost in November or even early January, and the guys just figured out. I thought OU played very well, and our guys just kind of figured out a way to do it.
Is there ever a time every year during this 10-year stretch where you kind of start doubting at any point during the season, has?
Oh yeah. Last year, I don't know if you remember. You guys probably didn't write about it, but we may have lost 3 games in a row, which may have been covered a little bit. I can't remember, but we've had to come from behind and win out. Or I think we started 1-2 one year and had to win 12 out of 13 or something like that to get it back to even, and so this is different because this is the first time we played with the lead. I mean, we've been playing catch-up majority of the times, and this is the first time we've actually played with the lead, so it's pretty cool.
There are people who have only been alive for like 10 years or less. You guys have won championships every single one of those years. I mean, can you put it in some kind of perspective?
Well, if we'd won it 6 years, there's only been some people alive 5 too. So, I don't know. That analogy, I don't know about that one, but to me, in a power conference, to do something where the whole key is consistency, and we've been so blessed to have good players year in and year out, but we've also had a lot of turnover, and we've had guys that we knew would leave, and then we've had guys that left unexpectedly to the league, and those guys are hard to replace. But really, I think what's been the foundation of kind of our culture of who we are is the guys that come in and don't play a lot as freshmen and sophomores, and then they get really good by the time they're juniors and seniors, and I think that'll be the case moving forward. I think we got some freshmen and sophomores that haven't played a lot, but just wait till they get out there and get their minutes as they get older, and we'll be talking about them being some of the better players to play here. But assistant coaches have done a good job over time because we've had a lot of depth, a lot of good players.
Bill, one of the key plays of the game was Embiid's block.
Yeah, it was good.
And then Wiggins' 3 at the end of that play. It was 3 freshmen made that play. Just the impact. I know Nadir had a big game, but just the impact of your freshmen.
Well, we've had the 3 freshmen that start make a lot of plays in a lot of games, and you go back to Texas Tech, we got no chance to win if Wiggs and Joel weren't really good in that game, and of course against Texas everybody played well, but tonight on a night where Joe gets 2 shots in the first minute of the game and doesn't get a shot the rest of the half, which wasn't good recognition at all, and Wiggs is basically neutralized with fouls or whatever. Wayne had to step up, and he did. And it's been different guys, but the second half, Wayne, the basket shrunk on him a little bit, and then of course Joel and Wiggs kind of took over. But those are 3 special guys. It'd be crazy to think what these guys could do if you could keep them together for a while. But obviously that probably won't happen.
You guys didn't celebrate with the trophy tonight, right?
No, we didn't. I said we'll do that when and if we win it outright. So I've always believed that. So hopefully we'll be able to celebrate in Stillwater on Saturday.
Bill, any risk of maybe the young guys kind of taking a breath after a night like this?
Well, I think we took a breath, Sunday. this past Sunday and today, because we didn't have the same juice as what we had Saturday. So I think we're tired, and you know, I think all teams go through it. But one good thing about playing on Monday, if you can win them, you know, we can give them 2 days off and get their batteries recharged. And so we'll watch tape maybe Wednesday and then get back to business on Thursday. So I think we'll be fine from a energy and from a health standpoint.
Was that as good as Tharp has been?
I think the last 10 minutes of the game, that's as good as Nadir has played since he's been at KU. You know, he's made shots in other games, but, you know, he closed the game the way good players close games, way point guards close games. And all the teams that have a chance to win or have great seasons, they all got guys that can close. And you look at the teams across America that are ranked pretty high, they all got guys that can close because the ball's going to be in their hands. And when you don't run offense and you just put the ball in his hands to go make a play, you know, that's what good teams do, and that's how you have to score in the NCAA tournament a lot of times. So I was pleased he was able to do that.
Did you address the title at all in the locker room?
Yeah, we allowed Jerence Howard to dance for everybody. So he's a hell of a lot better dancer than I am. So yeah, we talked about it, but we didn't make a big deal of it. You know, our deal is to go try to rest up a little bit and go try to win it outright and still learn.
Anything else? When we talked before the season about Perry and his confidence issues last year, is Connor having those same issues? And if so, are you surprised?
With his confidence?
Mhm.
Nah, Connor, you know, it's hard when you don't play much. You know, Perry was different last year because he played more than Connor. But you know, Connor's going to be fine. The one thing I was a little disappointed tonight is I thought he turned down 2 looks after he missed his first shot. You know, I thought he turned down a couple of looks, and he's in the game to shoot the basketball, but he's going to be fine. The kid's got a cocky way about him that I think when he's put in that situation enough times, we'll get some really good results.
I'm one of those Selden, you know, gave him the business about shoot the ball, shoot the ball. Is that just who he is, or is that a maturation thing over the course of the year?
Wayne?
Wayne, yeah.
No, Wayne's not scared of his voice. You know, if you know, Wayne will be one of the, you know, I say this, but you know, who knows how long these kids stay in school, but he'll be one of the better leaders we've had at KU. You know, if he's in school long enough, because he gets it. You know, he gets it, and certainly he has a way to get on guys, but doing it in a very positive way where it still gives guys confidence.
Bill, do you feel the team has an individual leader or kind of collectively leads?
I think more collectively. To me, your point guard should be your best leader. So Nadir, in my mind, is our best leader. But you know, there's been a lot of times where Andrew or Wayne or Joe or Perry has basically taken over. But we won at 08, and nobody knew who our leader was, and nobody knew who our go-to guy was, because the go-to guy was a guy that was usually open. And I think this team's kind of becoming a little bit like that.
All right, Coach.
All right, guys, thank you.